And now between Brave, Birders, and Rogue, whoever loses this is going to be out of the tournament. We have for the left side Dodrio, Hooper, Sylveon, a Wigglytuff, and the Chandelure up against another Sableye. The Gremlin sneaking his way into the draft again with a Glaceon, Lapras, Elagos, and a last pick Mew for the side of Rogue. And see what the Sableye can do. But this time the Sableye team also has a healing support. So a bit of a different kind of Sableye, not the, you know, solo support without any healing. It's actually going to have Elagos with it. Another interesting matchup. I have no idea who the better team is right here. I think those probably are pretty evenly matched when it comes to skill. But maybe Rogue does have the advantage because they have a few more experienced players on the right side. Especially like someone like Rex. We have a Dodrio, Wigglytuff bot path. Quite interesting. And Rex maybe looking for the mate right here. Popping the XP quite early, but Sylveon already done with the red buff. So, and the Hyper Voice is there. He's going to try to stop it from hitting, but Sableye goes in. And the blue buff gets stolen away. Yoink! Gets at least one steal right there. The XDD comes through. Or the force wave for the Glaceon. Gonna look for the fear right now. Onto Soup Chef. And Hooper goes down. But a huge counter stun by the Candle. Allows them to at least get Sableye as well. So 1 for 1, both supports on top path go down. But Jigglytuff, oh, doesn't quite get the last hit for the evolution. And goes down. And Oblivion already on his way to level 5 now on this Lapras. Almost level 4 for the Elagos as well. And Rogue seems to do fine and be doing fine in this early game for now. The Fear tries to go in, but no, he's gonna turn visible too fast. And he can't quite find the Fear. And the knockoff can't really find anything as well. Nice rip pick down to Lapras. Again, another Perish Song. So much Perish Song Lapras today. Quite insane to see. Honestly, I didn't quite expect this to happen this often. And I really can't tell if it's doing like a lot or not. Now we have the Candle going toward the center area, looking for level 5. Sableye is spooked away. We of course have to help out, just in case Sableye goes for another invade, because the Candle doesn't really have good last hitting. And if it gets invaded, it's quite scary. Drip Pack lands onto Oblivion. Lapras low on HP, tries to stay alive, but they're gonna get Wigglytuff in exchange. Doesn't take the hyperspace. Oh no, the hyperspace pulse from the enemy team. Of course, he can't take it. There's the knockoff. On to Chandelure, but the eject button across the wall is still on the chase. Rex from the XP and gonna eject button across the wall from the Glaceon. And they're gonna take it down. That Chandelure. Going full aggressive down to this attacker Pokemon. 29 to 2 points. Not a lot of action already happening in this game. Both teams are actually being very aggressive, which I like to see. Neither team is playing just passive or farm. Everyone is going to try to make plays. But I mean, if you have a Sableye, you have to be aggressive, right? Sableye is there to be, you know, it's made to be aggressive onto your opponents. Yeah, Leafeon is banned in this tournament because it's too new still. That's why it's still banned. Umbreon as well. Umbreon is also still too new apparently, so also banned. Sylveon almost level 8 already. Unite move is going to be unlocked very soon. Glaceon on the right side also Unite move unlocked, but Glaceon Unite is not the strongest. Probably, is that the worst evolution Unite move? Glaceon? Yeah, probably, I think. All other evolutions have a much better Unite move. The Glaceon one is just a bit of AoE slow in an area. It's really not doing out too much. I mean, it's also a small dash, you can escape with it. But yeah, besides that, it doesn't really do out too much. At least not the same impact as any of the other evolutions. And now he's getting random by the Sylveon. Sylveon jumping across the wall as well. We're going to take down one. And the Hyper Voice is going to come through. We're going to take down Lapras as well. Nice chaos there for Brave Bird. There's 3 chaos in total. What the hell of Brave Bird? And that Rip comes in from the side into jump kick. Boost our attack 5-0. Brave Bird was completely wipe. Rogue right here in this bottom fight. And they're going to try to score some points as well. On top of it, 47 now in total onto the spot goal. Wonderful team fight by Brave Birders. Sylveon with a huge impact, and that's the difference there. Sylveon against Glaceon Knight. Sylveon can be very aggressive, jump into opponents, start healing up with that Hyper Voice, and actually go for chaos. So, well done. Sylveon might be caught right here. The Icy Wind and the Freeze Dry. Oh, nice kill for Rogue now. That's the Sableye. Perma stunning the Sylveon. And they're gonna get this KO quite easily. Rex is so fast, just running around. Looking for some stuns. Is he gonna drip hack into this? Onto the Ataria, so be a bit careful, but jump kicks across the wall. Dory is gonna be safe. Level 10.5, highest in the game right now. Lapras X-Ray coming through, hitting both. Hooper and Dory. Dory going in with the Unite Move, but he gets stunned by the Ice Beam before his Rip Pack comes out. What a huge Ice Beam. They do get Sableye in the end. But he just couldn't follow up his own Unite Move because he got stuck in the Ice Beam, and now we also have the Chandelure going down at the same time. Now Rogue with a huge teamfight win. Sylveon is still around. Sylveon does not have Unite Move though. He's gonna look maybe for the Steel Calm Mind Hyper Voice. But secured by Mew for the set of Rogue. And I'm gonna look for this push as well. They want to push this Regieleki in. An 80-point goal. And they should succeed. They're gonna go in with the Glacier Unite. Lapras also going very aggressive. Hooper dropping the Abound Portal. But Hooper's gonna fall. You know, they're gonna score a lot of points right here. 120, I think, in total. For the side of Rogue. A huge push. For them. Puts them now into the lead. And they're looking at Sableye also getting another 26 points in. Oblivion getting caught, but he has a Perish Song Plus now, so every single time he presses Perish Song, he gets a boosted auto attack, which means it's gonna be a lot of healing coming out of this Lapras. The boost auto attack still didn't get nerfed yet, so the boost auto attack of Lapras is absolutely broken. Doesn't matter what. They nerfed everything so far except for the boosted auto attack, I feel like, and Lapras passive. Now Regice started by Rogue. Therefore Kayla sitting, Lapras going into the taxi, looking for a wave. He's gonna hit on Chandelure into the Ice Beam. Chandelure has the eject button away. Also pressing Unite Move. But can they really find a laser? No, they can't. Regice now on half HP. Can Breakfast maybe snipe it away? Hyper Voice is there, but Glaceon secures it. Now Dory jumping with the Unite Move, not hitting anything yet. Looking for a full heal. Drill Pack. Can he find any knockouts though? No, he can't. Gets stuck in the freeze dry. Taken down. Rogue now jumping forward. Nice confused race way onto the Chandelure. Taken down as well. Solar Beam trying to hit members of Brave, but they look for the dive as well. Sylveon jumping across. Nice sleep there, landing from the Wigglytuff, but taken down by the Sableye Unite as well. And Rogue is still 5 alive right now. Trying to run away. Sylveon on the chase. At least getting taken Sableye down. So at least 1 KO, but Sylveon's also going down to the Glaceon. To just 1 basic attack in the end. Goes down. And this game is very close. Hard to call who's going to take this one. Very fun so far. Regieleki's up on top path. Rex is gonna try to scout out. He's just actually picking up candy on the ground. See if he can maybe backcap a few points in. But in general, Sableye is just used as a scouting tool. Make sure you always have information on your opponents. And Regieleki now secured by the side of Rogue. Gonna start bouncing towards his top path, and now Rogue can look for a bot rotation maybe to finish off the bottom goal as well. Dodrio might be caught, getting confused right, but nice full here. Dodges away from the stuns of the knockoff. Now we have Rogue looking for the push, but against Hyperspace Porter, of course, quite difficult. Hooper can always just port one of their defenders to bot path and make an easy defense happen. Hooper's just unfair. I have to say it. I'm gonna say it every single time. Hooper is unfair. It wasn't an issue when both teams could pick it, but now that only one team can pick Hooper, you just notice how broken Hyperspace Porter is, right? One team just gets around the map so much easier. It is. It's playing like with a cheat code. Rogue now in position. Brave Birds have to find a way in, but they're gonna go into the lead right here with their Dojo backcap. Putting them to 190 points. Rogue is slowly working on this Rayquaza, but yeah, we see don't want to just necessarily flip it. Dory though getting engaged on now. He's stuck in the 1v4, they're gonna try to chase him down. He goes into the within the Drill Pack, he's gonna take down Eldegoss. Trying to run away now. What is he standing still sometimes? And he's getting taken down now. He just stopped running at some point. That looked so weird. Not sure exactly what happened. Hooper now stuck in the middle of the entire enemy team, also getting taken down. It's a 1-for-2 so far in favor of Rogue. The Gleam is there. But now I think Brave Birds look like they're going to win the rest of the team fight at least. They're going to zone out Rogue. Even though Rogue got KOs. Brave Birds still with position onto this mid area now. That looked so weird. Rogue, they're still behind on points. They have to make something happen and they're going to start this Rayquaza up again. Currently no icy shard stacks for the Glaceon, trying to build it back up. Lapras trying to zone, taking off damage here by the Gleam and by the Sing. Wigglytuff low on HP though, trying to run away. Sableye, taken down, one more slap. Sableye against Chandelure. Chandelure is going to win with the burn. Takes him down, so 1-for-1 so far. Only 30 seconds left. Lapras going very aggressive, but it's 3 down of Brave, but it's 4, 5, they're suddenly wiped! Wait, what? How did they just get wiped? And now Rogue's gonna take Rayquaza. Apparently Lapras just murdering the side of Brave Birders on the left side. And Rogue is gonna take the first game. Draft for game number 2, Rogue going for Lapras, Edigo, Zoroark, Sableye. Finally the first Zoroark of the game, of the day. Zoroark has been banned or not picked at all, so the first time you actually see Zoroark in the North American Championships, again with a Sableye for Rex, and Ninetales is the last Pokemon for Rogue, up against Chandelure, a Clefable, Sylveon, Trevenant, and a Dodrio. Zoroark is going to take over the central area, relax, he's going to try to get to level 5 of course as fast as possible. What is Sableye going to do? Is he going to yeah, he's going to invade, of course. Sneaky little Gremlin. The red buff is in the bush. No, it's not in the toy grass actually. Can he use vision on it? Can he steal it with the Astonish? No. Goes over with the Thief. Tries to get away now. Pops the XP, just runs away. Looking for the last maybe as well now. Looking for Fear onto the Candle. And the Astonish goes in. And he might just be going down right here. He loses his Focus Band. He's going to try to steal away maybe a Berry. If he can even make it. But no, he can't. Goes down before. And first KO of the game for Brave Birders. Seeing Sableye go down. Always a good sight. Makes us happy. Makes us feel warm and fuzzy on the inside when we see this Pokemon get taken down. Zoroark not going for the top gank. He is level 5. Assume it's going to be Feint Attack. Would be surprised to see Night Slash in North America. And, ooh, is Ninetales going to go down right here? The Avalanche into the Icy Wind. Gonna try to take him down, but Dodrio goes in. It's a 1-for-1 so far. But I think it's in favor of Brave Birders because now Dodrio can score. Get to level 5 quite early. Top lane there's a fight going out and Clefable gets Zoroarked. Taken down. Ooh, the Fear onto the Candle. Trying to go for the last hit and he's gonna snipe it. Nice Ember there. Nice Ember timing for the Chandelure. Gets his first evolution done and Overheat unlocked. Very important, of course, to get to Overheat as fast as possible because Rex is already invading again, but he doesn't get the red buff. And now he's stuck. Stunned by the second move of the basic ability and now taken down by the Overheat. One more basic attack will do it. Hyper Voice Sylveon comes in, steals away the KO. I mean, secures it, of course, not steals it away, secures it. And he goes diving in again. Nice final Feint Attack. Hitting both Sylveon and Clefable, but not enough damage yet for the Zoroark to get any KOs. 6 to 21 points now. Not too many points on the scoreboard yet. Sableye looking for a gank onto bot path now. Takes the Speed Berry. But so far it doesn't really get out too much done yet. Another Perish Song for the Lapras. They're going to start going on to Clefable right now. He's going to get stunned. And we see a lot of Clefables going down from time to time, trying to stack up, which is totally fine. Again, if you die as a low-level Pokemon, it really doesn't matter too much. If you get 1 or 2 stacks in for that, it's actually quite worth it. Because overall, you're going to have much more team fights. And your experience, really, it's not much experience if you go down as an under-level support. But Sylveon going down on the other hand, that's a bit of more experience for the side of Rogue. Are they going to break the score right here? Yes, they do. Very early break. I might go for a Regieleki play now. If we break the goal this early, and yes, that's what they're going to do. Zoroark is going to stay top path. And with the help of Lapras, they're going to go for this Regieleki. And now they have Ninetales, Eldegoss maybe looking for a steal. Brave Birders don't have great secure, and Trevenant actually goes down. This Ninetales, Eldegoss has a keep on basic attacking. Clefable also taken down. They get 2 KOs in the end. Eldegoss does fall. But it's totally worth it, getting 2 KOs for them right here. Confuse Ray is going to miss. Nice fully away from the stun as well from the Fear. And that's actually huge for Rogue. They also got... Oh, he going in. Wait. What's Zoroark doing? Zoroark is cooking. Going with the final Feint Attack. He's stuck in the prison. There's Regieleki coming through, but he gets pushed away by the Blizzard into the Avalanche. Ninetales with a huge combo. You know, they're going to score some more points right here. 60 points in total. Are they going to break the goal? Breaking this goal would be quite bad. I would not recommend doing it. Because then there's like 4 minutes of Bravers just farming NDDs for the late game team fight. So yeah, they decide not to break it. I think that's the right decision. They could have with Sableye, but I do enjoy not seeing people not break goals, so. Because now Ninetales gets to keep on farming, keeps on being safe on bot path, and can safely head towards late game. And they can always still look for a bigger overcap as well at some point. Instead of those 10 from Sableye going in, they can maybe get a 40 or 50 points in onto this goal. And increase their lead even more. And it's difficult right now. Like, Ninetales is very easy of getting these last hits. Blizzard Avalanche, one of the best movesets right now in the game. After the last buff to Blizzard. Oh, there's the Lapras Express, dodging away from the Clefable. Looking for the gank onto the Chandelure, maybe. Can they find the wave? No, they only find Trevenant. That should not be enough damage to take down the Trevenant. Does have to unleash back to the right side. I almost crashed into the Clefable, but was able to just drag the wheel around. It's so funny seeing Lapras Unite. Honestly, it's a very fun designed Unite move. A bit OP, but quite fun to watch and see. Dojo getting engaged on by the feint attack. Can they take down the Dojo? Find the feint attack instead. He goes in very deep. But doesn't overcommit for it, but Lapras is there with the Perish Song. He's going to take down the Dojo. Maybe going to dive the goal as well now. But they decide to go for the Red Ice. Next, they still have Ninetales, Eldegoss, and Zoroark Unite. There's a Trevenant Unite landing. Brave Bird is on the charge. I'm going to take down Sableye. Eldegoss with a very passive Unite move now. Now we have Zoroark jumping in with the Unite move, but he's getting dodged by the Sylveon. And taken down. Weaver Perish Song is going to take down Chandelure at least. But a huge Unite is going to land into the double Botema. 3 members of Rogue are now down. Jump kick into Drill Peck as well onto the Lapras, but Lapras a bit too tanky. And Veggie is now secured by Brave Birder's huge team fight for the orange team. 9 more points going for Clefable. Oblivion has to be careful as well, gets hit by double Botema. Oh, but the Drill Peck's not quite there yet. The Rock is back in action, but gets stuck in the gravity. Can they keep on diving right now? They're gonna look for it. But Zoroark doesn't want to overcommit. He has to be so careful up against Gravity, up against Woodhammer. In prison as well, it's quite difficult to actually play team fights. So many lockdowns. They're also quite easy to hit. So, not an easy game for Zoroark, that's for sure. I mean, playing into Gravity is just not fun. Playing into Gravity is not fun as Zoroark, that is for sure. But Zoroark also makes the game unfun for a lot of players, so I guess it's deserved. Zoroark now taking over the Regieleki. Up top path. Is able to do it quite fast alone as well. Feint attack is very low cooldown. But Dojo might be looking maybe for a steal. Can he make it then in time? I just gonna look for the score instead, but has to be careful. Sableye is right behind him. They're gonna engage onto Dojo. He's locked up by the Shadow Claw, and I think Dojo's gonna fall right here. Oh, actually the feint attack misses though, but wait, Dojo's gonna make it out. The Regieleki is still there as well. Now he has nowhere to go. Gets feared by the basic attack of Sableye. And taken down. 179 to 167 points now for Rogue. Solid lead still for the purple team. And, oh my god, Trevenant is trying to maybe hold on this goal, but they're going to score 28 points with that Sableye, break the goal finally. Wasn't the 40 or 50 over cap, but it's still good enough. 50 points though, gone for Sylveon. So in the end, actually kind of win for the side of Brave Birders. They get a few more points in. But Rogue with better advantage, maybe for this last Reggie, if they would decide to go for it. It's very close to Rayquaza spawning, so it's always quite risky going for this one. Because if you go for it, you might lose mid-positioning. But Brave Birders is still farming anyway. So free Registeel. It's going to be level 13 as well for Zoroark. From this experience. And they're going to have bonus damage. Sylveon actually is the highest level in the game though on Brave Birders, level 14. So Brave Birders with a lead when it comes to experience. At least a tiny bit. Oh, they're going to play this late game. Sableye sneaking around, looking for a back cap. Looking maybe for Dojo's face. Going to get 70 points unless Dojo makes it the entire. I don't think he will though. No, he's not going to make it. Those points go in. Dojo's going to look for the KO into Sableye maybe. Now Sableye has to try and get away. Drops very low on HP. He has to maybe use the Unite move as well. Dojo's still on the chase of Sableye. We just don't see it happening, but see on the top right, on the top left in the minimap. And Dojo finally takes down the Sableye. 4v5, no advantage for the side of Brave Birders. They have every Unite move still up. The fight's gonna start happening. Sylveon getting locked down, but jumps across. Follows up his own Trevenant Unite move. Dojo goes in as well. Ninetales gets obliterated, but so does Dojo. At the end of his Unite move, he just gets stunned up. It's out down to Oblivion and Zoroark, though. Can they somehow save the game? Dojo says Unite move up, but Imprison and Gravity. He's gonna get imprisoned, but fully away from him. He's gonna take down the Chandelure. Wonderfully done by Relax. He's going to dive in onto Sylveon as well. He's going to take down Sylveon as well. You know, there's 2 members left for the Brave Birders. Can the tank and the support hold the ground? But there's 50 seconds left and they have to score 150 points. Rogue doesn't have to start raid right here. They don't. Rogue now just has to stop Brave Birders from getting this raid. That's all they have to do. Sableye is gonna go towards the top goal. It's gonna score another 88 points. Unless Chendu's gonna jump there. No, Chendu jumped mid. So that's 98 points going in. And now Brave Birds, they need to just rush this Rayquaza down, but Trevenant stopping no HP is gonna gain Perish Song. Is he gonna get executed as well? Oh, not quite. Then Stop is gonna be there, but Clefable is down. And I think that's gonna be it. Brave Birders, they tried, but they're gonna be out of this tournament. The first team to drop out and get eliminated from the NA championships. They were brave, but it was just not quite enough to take the victory right here. 2-0 for Rogue. They're gonna move on. And GG's to Brave Birders. They tried. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Should have played Talonflame, exactly, right? GG's.